Thank you for tuning in to the Season 3 premiere of TI Junkies.
Welcome back to Season 3 of TI Junkies.
We have a very special guest. We got Kevin, aka DragoThaxton.
We have Kevin joining us. Hello, Kevin.
You may have heard him. You may have seen him win. We've definitely seen him win against us online.
Very excited to meet Kevin.
This is Kevin here, aka DragoThaxton. First Junkies game.
Ooh, what up, it's your boy. Today we're playing the Xxcha Kingdom.
What up, it's your boy, Stoogerino. And today I am playing the Yin Brotherhood.
I'm playing the Arborec.
I'm playing the Federation of Soul.
I'm playing Yssaril tribes.
I am playing the Naalu today. I like to win with the Naalu. Yes, I do. So that's the goal.
Excited for this one. I love Yssaril.
Here's the deal. It's a new season, which means new relations.
Good relations to everyone, whatever you need.
Nathan and I are cool. It means new stooges. Who's gonna be my stooge? Patrick? Patrick normally is not my stooge. We can make it happen.
The S stands for stooge. We are stooging it up hard out there.
Cause tonight will be the night that I stooge for you.
We've got the Yin Brotherhood to our right. We got the Soul Federation to our left. Two strong ground game players. I tell you what, folks, we are looking at a real fireworks show today.
I'm very excited to maybe blow up people.
Built the map, kinda got a little hosed with some empties. My neighbor Yssaril is gonna be with some other empties we gotta deal with, kind of like that, but we'll figure it out.
I am neighbors with Kevin, so I'm really interested to see what his play style is gonna be. I really have no idea.
I'm a little cautious already of Patrick because he was trying to kind of gum me up with a bunch of empty space when I was placing planets.
I stuck some wormholes one wormhole next to Scott, which hopefully hopefully will push him in the other direction.
I'm at Planet City, and I'm hoping to gobble up enough of these planets to score one of these points. But I know I'm gonna get the Malachi crunch put on me hard.
Got so many planets around me, and then I took 2, so I'll be able to refresh those planets. So, yep, get planets, refresh those planets, use those planets, get the tech, get points, get more planets, get more points. That's the plan.
A fungus can dream. No, I'm not the fungus today. I'm always thinking that I'm fungus. Patrick is fungus.
I am looking to really spread out. That's pretty solidly the #1 thing that the Arborec are good at doing.
I have to be nice to Patrick. I cannot explode those spores. I can't do it.
2 and 2 colors came out, so then I picked tech, obviously, with 2 and 2 colors. Speaker, you just gotta get that going.
2 techs and 2 colors. Gimme. Done. Great.
I took 5 to start the game so I could dish out some coin.
After trade, when I use my agent, I'm gonna capture a carrier or a dread, probably a dread from one of the 4 factions, and then pop tech after that. Play it like, hey, I'm helping the table out. I'm gonna pop trade or tech after trade. But then when I capture dread, I'll get dread 2 round 1, which I think can just help overall.
I would like to make a play for custodians because I took politics. I would like to have 1 next round. The thing is, it's gonna be something to work out with Kevin because he has tech. I need the grav drive window to work out if I'm actually gonna be eligible for custodians.
It's gonna be a wild ride.
It's gonna be a great day. A day of great loss for everyone else.
We're gonna do good. Happy to be here. TI Junkies, let's go.
pretty good first round. I scored push boundaries.
Round 1, I scored a secret objective.
Didn't get to score, fortunately.
Only me and Speedy scored.
And because I scored 1 point, already people are going, Speedy's taking the lead.
Very early on, people have called attention to this.
Mostly it's Nathan saying that. I almost chose not to score the point because I didn't want that to happen. I think they're joking, but also all jokes come from a place of truth, is something that people sometimes say.
I copied Rand's agent. Thought I was gonna get the objective, but then realized I wasn't neighbors with everybody.
I found the Gamma first activation.
I did get an attachment on Lodor that's made it a 5 resource planet and put a space dock there, so as Naalu, it's prime real estate.
Was able to put up a dock down there, so now I'm gonna be able to vortex from all over the map. And because there's a lot of wormholes out there, and people are gonna wanna be in them for this neighbors thing.
I think that's gonna be my hub from where I make moves for the rest of the game.
But still off to a pretty good start. Got a lot of planets, a lot of resources, starting to build up plastic.
I'm here with my coach. Coach, what do you got for me?
I think you're doing fine work, Patrick. I have to exercise some tough love on you, though. I was a bit concerned that you were not going to take Sarween tools on your first tech pull for Arborec.
I wasn't going to.
I know, you weren't going to, so I had a
Yeah.
give you a little, what do coaches do? Give you a slap or...
Please don't coach anybody. Please don't be a coach.
Let's flash back to when I said Nathan and I were gonna be cool this season. We're not cool. Nathan offered me a deal so that he could score control more than neighbors this round. I'll score it in the next round. And I was like, I don't know that you will actually do that. How about I score it this round, you score it next round? For some reason, that the deal when it was reversed to him was totally distasteful. That's very interesting.
Classic round 1. Henry attacked me. He didn't even get the point off of it.
I did swoop in and take the planet of his that he got via peace accords as the Xxcha.
Losing a three resource planet turn 1, that hurts. That hurts the boys.
Nathan's gonna come for my home system.
It's fine. I'm not salty. I'm so chill.
I picked trade for this round because I want to get a bunch of money to build a bunch of stuff. And, yeah, just try to rake in a bunch of plastic.
Took Imperial this round, so might make a run for Mechatol, but a little worried because Patrick has Warfare and he might be going for the tech specialty as well. So trying to see if there is a way that I can prevent that.
I don't know if Custodians is in the cards for me this round, but we'll find out.
I took leadership. I will be stalling it this round unless people offer me some goods, because here's the problem. I derped. Set myself up with Grav Drive, with the right unit placement to get Custodians this round, and I had politics. I took 1, and then I was like, oh wait, I have no influence. So that's a whole thing.
I am in the lead, so I could forgo Custodians and be totally fine and still win as the lovely Naalu.
Barring getting taken any more of my planets, I can score my secret objective,
My secret, I gotta get someone's promissory note.
which is have a combination of 12 resources, which I didn't think was possible because all the planets around me are heavy influence.
What am I going for? Am I gonna go for 2 and 2, or am I gonna go for 3 tech attachments? Because I have 1, I can maybe get 3 on that one. That wouldn't be stretching it.
The objectives that came out right now are a little spicy, so I think people are gonna start, crossing lines real soon.
Early game, I've got time to eat beef jerky, get my protein on.
I am a mellow fellow today. If I was any more mellow, I'd be a little baby. I've got Benjamin Button's disease.
The headline for this season is I've transcended all of my salt. We're just playing TI. We're playing TI. There's no need for anyone to get salty. I'll see you later when I'm salty.
Go, Fungus, go!
Yes, coach. Yes, coach.
Spawn!
Yes.
Spawn!
I said I wasn't sure if I was gonna do this in my confessional, but here I am doing it immediately.
Well, I have your motivator.
In true
and I
Rand
had-
fashion.
Oh yeah,
no,
straight from
no, I
Megatol.
just
Mech, I'm coming.
Rand is finally home.
I'm home, baby. I truly wasn't sure if I was gonna go for the Custodian's point, and then first turn, you know, 0, go Rand, and I couldn't do anything but move towards Mechatol with my agent.
I'm gonna ravage Rand. Sorry, I'm kicking you out of your home.
Okay, we talked about it.
We did. Thank you for the good relations.
She got there and
Thanks
she's
for
like, this
being-
place sucks.
Yeah, get me out.
I had an open conversation with Speedy asking her if she was gonna take Mechatol next round, because I would not use my frontline deployment there, so that we would both not have to lose plastic to that. She ended up telling me she was gonna use an unexpected action to take it this round.
I decided to just go ahead and squander my unexpected action really early in the game instead of saving it for a juicier play down the line, but ultimately I think it was a good move.
Speedy's the speaker, she'll get Imperial.
This place gets around.
Yeah. 1 round, 2 owners? Yikes. Well, let's see after this combat.
Border rolls here. Alright, gotta go on the floor.
Bit of
As
reckless.
is tradition.
Nothing.
Speedy is on the floor.
1 hit.
Alright.
Ooh, it could go either way.
Not looking good.
I ended up with Mechatol at the end of that round.
My guy.
Like no one, you gotta go twice.
My guy
Essentially to kill her.
indoctrinated. Bye-bye.
I had politics, so I've now grabbed 8. As long as nobody ravages me, I'm gonna score off Mechatol for sure.
I was fine with that, but the timing of it made it so that I did the secondary of Diplo to refresh Mechatol for leadership, and she took it and I didn't get to use it, and I feel like that was extremely unoptimal, especially because I used that token on Diplo instead of using it on Imperial for a second secret.
I do feel very bad though that she had been banking to use Mechatol. She diploed Mechatol so that she could use it to get tokens when 1 was popped last round, so she missed out on 2 tokens. That is not my fault, but I do feel responsible. I mean, it is my fault because I attacked her, but we agreed. She was cool. She was cool with it.
The first dip is so I think.
Dip loading, just flip it.
Because I would have followed
Come back, double token.
I'll see if I can do her a solid at some point to try to keep the coolness going, keep those temperatures low.
Will that hose me long term? Hopefully not. Hopefully it actually helps by slowing me down, and maybe Speedy with Mechatol and Imperial now will get up there and be the new threat. That might be what my game needs, so I'm just gonna go with the flow and see how it works out.
Somebody needs to slow down Rand. And it's probably not gonna be me.
I mean, eyes are starting to turn a little bit to Rand at 3 as the Naalu and Speedy with Imperial and Mechatol. That's sus.
If I decide to flee Mechatol after I score, I could potentially take 2 other planets with tech specialties. I just have to decide if I want to camp on Mechatol or what that deal is.
I didn't go for Mechatol because everybody started fighting over it, but it worked out.
So you know the planet that's next to the stuff in your area? I want to put a cruiser in that empty one. It would be between you and Mechatol. But I just need it for 1 turn so I can be Henry's in school.
At that point, you might as well take it. I was only wondering if I would use that space to park.
Gotcha.
But I'm not committed to that, so just I'm
Okay.
with that.
I am behind in the points, and my secret is to have 2 or more ships, no, 3 or more ships at the end of a space combat, so I need to do a space combat.
Got 3 really easy secrets. Kind of keeping those under wraps to kind of stay off the radar with everyone else because they keep looking over at the number of planets I have and going, we gotta do something about Scott.
Really hoping that Kevin goes after Scott so that it takes some of the heat off on my side, because you can't be everywhere at once.
Making good friends with Cabal next to me. The goblins and the dinosaurs are getting along.
I'm just picturing like little goblins riding dinosaurs like, I wish we like the Nazroka.
I made a deal with Scott as Yssaril here to take a system.
So I'm gonna retreat and let him have a couple more planets because he's definitely running slim on planets at this point.
He's gonna get his troops out of there, and I'm gonna move in, but he's gonna leave 1 infantry, and the infantry is gonna be after we swap, and I'm gonna go into combat against the guy with my play area, and that will be Betray a Friend.
And I think we're gonna trade supports, but we've been kind of keeping it on the down low for the minute.
Kevin's being cool. He's not made any moves to encroach on my territory. We made a deal that I'm just gonna give him the 2-planet system that's between us, so that we just have a nice peaceful border.
Maybe giving up those planets to Volwraith will, loosen up some of that tension.
If I take one of Scott's planets, I'll have more planets than him. And I could score my secret, which would be a nice twofer, kind of get me back into it. Hopefully get 8 at some point.
Do it.
Nathan, another trade good? I'll bombard.
I have to give it so what I'll do.
You could give a death token.
That token, I'll bombard.
Rand attacked me for a trade good.
Henry,
So
I'll bombard if you
I'll
don't give me a trade.
Yes, nice. Oh, that's some good stuff. That's a Nathan play right there.
I'm gonna have to fight her, but I will probably be able to score Unveil Flagship off of fighting her, so.
Wash you for free?
I got good relations with Rand. Even though I took Megatol from her, she's being so cool.
Wait, hold on. Can I watch you here?
Oh.
Just walk, because I have 2 in the bank.
Oh, sure, why not?
Okay, okay. He's gonna watch her.
Oh, we're neighbors, by the way. You can pay me 1 on your next turn.
No salt at this table yet. Maybe a little bit of salt between Nathan and Henry, but what's new?
Here's the table salt.
Ooh, it's all over. All over.
Luckily, I'm not getting much heat from Speedy, which is nice, because if I get crunched on, it's game over. Game over, man. I'm already out of this game. That's true. I can't fight the feather.
I'm just trying to keep my head above water and not draw even more ire from Nathan. Here's the thing, he thinks I'm coming after him for his tech specialties. There's no way I'm going after him for his tech specialties. So cut to him being paranoid about me right now.
I'm trying to make some deals with Henry on the books to get him out of my slice.
I had to stall him out of leadership because I knew if he had any tokens, he'd be coming after me.
Got stalled out of leadership. It's 2 rounds of leadership and bad timing, which cost me.
But unfortunately, there was some collateral damage. Kevin Drago got stalled out of 1-2. It wasn't really my intention.
He picked Diplo, so his move is probably to take more of my slice and then Diplo it.
I took 1, so I've got options, which is nice.
I did pick tech. I'm gonna play it the smart way, the right way. I'm gonna get my 2 in Marty faction techs to hopefully, if he tries to activate any more of my I can repel him a little bit.
I'm not really set up super great for the other objectives.
Can't get 2 and 2 this round. Let's go with, I gotta get more than neighbors.
If there's a way for me to get control more than neighbors, I have to try and do it. But it might just have to be score spendy kind of round. We'll see.
What I'd like to do is hold off on the tech objective and the spending objective, so I can do those later.
If I time it right, I can get 6 ships and 6 systems, which is the new secret I got. So that's 2 points, and then I can score that, I'll be at 3 points. So I could be at as high as 3 this round.
I should be able to score both 1-point objectives that I haven't, so I took politics. In case the next objective is scoreable, I will indeed take Imperial next round. Mechatol or not, that would be the move.
The offer is my trade agreement.
Oh my god.
And a piece of candy of her pickings. Your 2 trade goods for me to get the speaker, and none of us pick 8.
Because I want to pick 8? Yeah, but I don't know if I can trust this deal is the thing. Remember last game when you said, let me take this planet, I'll give you my ceasefire.
I did. I didn't get the planet. I got a chance to take the planet.
If you can't accept that you broke that deal, I can't make this deal.
It's not worth it. I mean, just like, even if you don't believe it, fly.
During the agenda phase, finally I played an agenda phase correctly for the first time in my life. Not the first time, but it doesn't happen a lot. Order in the court. Who hasn't voted? Can anyone else vote on this other than Nathan?
I can.
Okay, Rand, vote.
Was able to control the agenda a little bit last round. That was nice. I quashed the one that would have definitely given value to other players.
Your place is next with the infantry?
Yes.
I'll lose the fleet token.
Wait,
All
wait,
against.
are we
23-4.
12 again.
12 against.
No, it's
And
if
then-
you vote for, right? Or...
Is that it?
And no, and then it goes to me at 5. I can't swing
Yeah.
it though. I only get us to 17. And he had 23.
Yeah.
So no, I just abstain.
Okay, it goes forward. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Everybody, you get a mech.
at least here I got an additional mech on the board, so I didn't have to pay for it.
I did gain a dreadnought that I put on Mechatol from a warfare rider, so hopefully it'll be harder for people to try to steal Mechatol before I can score.
It's about to be time to start nom-nomming, I think. Like, just nom 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 nom. Because Volrath, I need something to eat.
1 plant, 2 plant, 3 plant, all the plants.
Lot better round. Whoa.
I scored a secret, scored a public.
Filled in the slice, took enough planets to have more than 2 neighbors, something I had. I think I went from 5 planets to 10 planets, doubled my planet count.
There's like there's 5 of us with 9 planets.
I'm gonna take you down.
Take it down.
Scored a secret with Yssaril, my neighbor, betray a friend after having support, and then we swap supports back.
You got it. Yeah. All right. I scored. Betray a friend.
Of course. Betray a friend.
I betrayed my friend.
And our border is now solid. We're not messing around. And then also another secret: 6 ships and 6 systems. 6 ships and 6 systems. That's a tongue twister.
We're going to 10. She's halfway there. Whoa.
I am starting to get some heat for being in first place in terms of the points right now, and I need to claw at whatever points I can get before people really start to attack me.
Patrick, stirring the pot after all the advice I gave you.
Betrays the coach.
I'm sitting at 5. I'm tied for 2nd or 3rd or whatever. I forget how many people are on 6 or on 5. I can't remember. I'm close to the front. I know that.
I'm anticipating some bloodshed if I don't start to protect myself a bit more.
Speedy has obsidian. Speedy is in a great position.
I'm gonna get another relic, and I already have the obsidian, which is pretty sweet.
I confess that your boy is probably gonna lose. It's looking like another Rand victory. Ooh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
I got Imperial as planned, and all I need to do is secure a 2nd planet with attachments to make the most out of that strategy card pick.
Rand has Imperial, so she can set herself up for something.
If you attack Hope's End, you just ceasefire if I come back for it.
I can go after a planet of Henry's, and with the Greyfire mutagen I got from Speedy, and hopefully her agent, I should be able to secure that planet, pop 8, score the point.
Alright, ground combat, I'll play Greyfire.
Ooh, sold to Henry.
You lose this guy, and you gain a guy. It's replaced by one of mine.
There's a bunch of like easy to take things nearby me. Still haven't. I think I at least once said I was gonna attack Scott. It hasn't happened.
I've thickened up my plastic quite a bit, so I don't feel the normal threat I've had in the past with being kind of plastic light with Yssaril.
He's got a huge fleet, but it's kind of further away, and he's got a lot of empty stuff, which I could take.
When I played my hero in the status phase, Patrick gave me his support.
I gave her my support, which puts her at 6, but if she gets close, we're probably gonna tussle.
I like that. I won't go after him, but I hope he has no plans to dig into my slice, because that would be an issue.
Patrick took politics to set up for a round 5 win, so he's going to be speaker, which means I will be 2nd to last next round.
Here's the roleplay. And I took speaker, and then I've got an action card to keep the strategy cards so you don't hand them in. So my plan is get 8 next round and then hold on to it and win, because I've got Man, I need more than my neighbors, which is more of a problem than I think.
Maybe hero pop. If there's enough stuff near some things, I'm gonna hero and we're gonna get some units. And that's when I start building and we take a push. I'm not gonna get Imperial this game because you have to imagine it's a round 5 finish, maybe round 6.
Tell me what you need, I'll help you.
I need to be able to score.
What do you want to score? Oh, you're just opposing me by attacking me.
No, I'm getting tech specialties.
The best I could hope for then, going into round 4, is I could get 2 points this round. That would be my last secret and a stage 1 public. I could get 2 points the following round, but then I am without a support and I'm without a bonus point. I would have to get shard to get to 9.
Yeah, come here.
Okay, you want to shoot?
Of course I'll shoot at you.
Okay, then I can't.
But I won't shoot at you if you give me this plan.
Yeah, come on in.
My boy.
That's rough, that's rough. One hit. One hit, I'm maneuvering jets.
I can score 2 attachments. I can also score 3 tech skips right now. So world's my oyster. I just gotta see if I can get another secret, and then that'll give me to 6 and then 7, and then I'm done with secrets, and I'm just making a play for some juice. Give me the juice, give me the guac.
Can you wait to try and get that point so I'm not losing a planet this turn? I just wanted that one planet. You're taking multiple planets from me. And like, I'm not coming after you.
It doesn't seem like mathematically I will be able to have the tempo to get to 10 in round 5, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to get creative and figure out a path.
At the agenda phase, me and Kevin joined forces to try to not have the speaker token move to Nathan because we didn't want to be last.
Nathan played a politics rider, which I wanted to go through because he's to my right. So if he was able to grab the speaker token from Rand, who's to my left, I would go from being last to being second.
Each planet you exhaust provides 1 additional vote.
There was definitely some collaboration from around the table to make sure the speaker token stayed favorable for them.
I'm going all in.
Alright, I will go all in except for that one.
4, 5.
Speedy and Kevin really did the math there, and where there's nothing we could do.
Yeah.
Perfect, so I'm not even hosting you, that's great.
Don't put anything.
Good relations and so forth.
Good relations.
I have a secret that I need to destroy the last of a player's non-fighter ships using PDS during the space cannon step. And when I voted against Nathan, I blew up one of my space cannons. Like, what am I doing? Ugh. It's fine. I picked construction because I couldn't get aid, so I'm gonna get to PDS.
How about this? I'll make you do it. This is actually a decent deal. I don't know what even points I can get. These public objectives are kind of spendy, which if I lose my planets, that's it. And I need to spend to get the fleet to hold my slice. So.
Why are you bringing everything?
What are you talking about? You have the yin spin thing, and you have your ground people.
I need you to leave your flagship out of there, or else I'm coming for this.
I'm not sure where the table stands right now. I mean, everybody's kind of neck and neck at this point, but definitely there's always a threat with Naalu having the 0.
Everyone's paced well. I really can't tell whose game this is. The 2-pointer that comes out next round is gonna be critical.
Preach, Nathan losing my support.
That he had via a diplomatic pressure.
Music to my ears.
Exactly what Henry was hoping for. Speedy bumps her stooge master down a point.
No, I'm a stooge princess. She's a stooge master.
Hope I can maintain my lead, but I am not feeling confident about it. I'm just unprotected and derping.
Hopefully somebody's gonna go after Speedy, because otherwise she's gonna speed off and win it.
Look at this stooge. He's using his anger to come
like
after Henry.
stooge, but is master. Stooge master.
Maybe I can stooge for Speedy. Hopefully she can get it. I mean, she's the only one that can really help against. But Henry does have a big fleet, so I think Speedy's only move is to build up and try and defend her blockade.
Nathan is just carving me up.
What was it?
For no reason.
At least it smelled okay.
Mr. Nathan, do you have any comment about that?
Worst things to smell.
Nathan, Mr. Nathan. You got any comments?
Maybe a little bit.
Expanding borders.
What do you have to say? Wait, no, I'm the paparazzi.
Why are you coming through, Nathan?
You know what? Flank speed.
Flank speed. Wait, Sabo window? Anyone want to Sabo that?
Sabo my flank speed, Scott?
Both my secrets are ready to go. So if I can just get enough of a lead and maybe have like a 4-point round, we'll see.
Xxcha's
I got 5
coming.
bucks I never used, so I can see.
I mean, it's fitting that we're gonna fight over Quan, because it's not a TI Junkies game without a crisis of Quan.
It's looking rough for your boy.
4 hits. It's been a very good. I'm dead. That sucks.
He's posed.
Yeah. Any kind of stuff.
Nathan, what happened?
What happened on Quan?
We ran out of juice. Tell the boys we're sorry.
Wasted that action getting carved up by my infantry. Oh, sprinkle the salt. Sprinkle the salt.
Each other player rolls a die for each of his non-fighter ships that are in or adjacent to systems that contain a dimensional tear. On a 1 to 3, I capture it.
Oh gosh.
This ship, those ships, those ships, those ships, those ships, and that's it.
This hoses me.
So I need.
Wow.
Cabal here.
Yeah. That didn't happen, and you rolled 2 dice. Nope. All right, one more.
Destroyer.
1. So I get the destroyer.
Nice.
All right, flagship and carrier.
Me?
Yeah.
All right, for the
Flagship.
flagship,
1 to 3. No.
carrier.
All right, you guys, we're going into round 5, and it looks like this will probably be it.
Mostly out of it. There's kind of like a long shot opportunity here. Where, no.
I can only count to 9 points this round, so it's gonna be I gotta just winslay the crap out of people unless I find a point somehow, which I don't even know how I do because I'm all scored up. I have only 1 secret left.
Holding up the secrets to the last minute, scored them, got up to 8. I'm now tied with Rand and Speedy.
There's like 3 people at 8, so it's rough out there.
Here it is, coming for this planet.
Taking my attachments.
Let's do it.
Wow.
This guy picks up an infantry from here. At the start of a ground combat, great fire mutagen. Thank you, Yin.
Unless you wash me full without
2 hits.
Nothing.
Okay.
It's over.
refresh and wash.
That sounds chill.
Lost that battle.
It's over.
I was not able to get the attachment I needed to make the most out of my Imperial pick. It was a dud of a round. Really, I should have popped 8 first. I'm still up there at 8 with the people who are in line to win this round.
Just don't want this round to be a wash.
I'm excited.
I'm so sorry. Please have my trade agreement. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna waste my hero on attacking you, and I don't want to.
Oh,
but
snap!
I'm sorry. I'm gonna take this attachment.
You can't score.
You're gonna do how many? You're gonna do all of them on one, or you're gonna spread out? So you're gonna indoctrinate 1 on each one and just take all 3 and just have them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But up to you. That's a pretty cool play.
Derped about 10 times over. Almost screwed myself out of scoring at all. And then, in a desperate attempt to try to score a public and a secret, which ultimately I did, so I guess it kind of worked out. But I had to waste my hero attacking everybody, and the most absurd thing went down. And I can't believe it worked.
That would cost a lot. I don't know how much influence you have.
Yeah.
Do you have any influence?
Oh, wait.
You
did I
don't have any
overspend?
indoctrinating.
I have 2. I wanted to make a mech.
Oh, that's 1.
I'm so sorry. Again, my brain is dying.
I attacked Kevin, and I asked if he would pay me to attack him.
I propose that I'm going to hose Kevin, and he pays me to do so.
I have mentally departed.
Pay my
She's
water
rich.
bill
She's
so
rich.
you can hose me.
We can pay
Yeah.
Will you pay his actual water bill?
Yeah.
Kevin, how about you give Speedy your trade good and I give her my trade agreement if she takes
Can you pay my power
bill?
bill so I don't come in and take it back?
Speedy, what are you trying to do right now? What's the deal?
I really am derping hard, and there's a lot of things flying around the table because of my derp.
Ultimately, it ended up being a good deal for him, I suppose, because he didn't care about that planet that much. And I just said, I'll pay you $1 million forever. And I voted for him in the agenda phase, and he got a relic also just to pay him off.
If we do this transaction so that I can actually benefit from doing this, I will give you, honestly, whatever you want. I'll give you my trade agreement. I'll give you 3 trade goods as soon as I have 3 trade goods as well. I'll just feed you money. I just want this point.
As part of using my hero, I sort of impulsively decided to go after both Henry and Nathan. And I only committed 1 infantry onto a planet that Nathan had. We fought, somehow I won, and I took the planet.
Alright, round 3 of ground combat.
Now I'm going to the floor.
Round 4. They're both rolling on the floor.
6.
5.
What do we need to hit? 9?
Alright, we're gonna be here for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, 8, sir.
No hit.
Oh, let's go. Get out of there.
Good job.
Oh, goodbye.
He was gonna come back and take the planet back, but then he got too scared to actually continue with the battle because he was scared of my yin powers, not realizing that I had no influence or trade goods left to actually indoctrinate. Rand noticed.
I hardcore extorted Speedy that round. It was actually hilarious. She ended up on the floor.
Looked at me across the table and she was like, I know that he's scared for no reason right now. I see what is happening. I'm not gonna say anything, but now you owe me.
I silently, across the table, threatened Speedy, give me 1 trade good or I'll tell Nathan that you can't indoctrinate and he should take the planet.
In true mobster fashion. And I said, oh, yes, I'll pay you anything you want.
She agreed to these terms, but then as people around the table kept noticing what was happening and asking Nathan why he wasn't taking the ground after winning in space, I kept upping my extortion price. I was like, Speedy, now it costs 2 trade goods. She caved 2 trade goods. The conversation kept going, Speedy, 3 trade goods. She wasn't gonna agree, and I was like, Nathan! He was about to turn his attention to me. She agreed to 3 trade goods and sat on the floor for the next, 15 minutes.
4 trade goods.
Heyo, big money.
So then I can vote.
I just silently extorted
So who's it next?
Oh, I stooged it up. I stooged it up pretty bad. So I just kind of laid on the floor for a bit.
It's to you. BTS Speedy.
I could have also just scored the attachments one, but I wanted to have the tech specialty planet just kind of as a backup. And now I owe Rand for the rest of my life.
So we'll see if Speedy pays up those trade goods she owes me, but that was definitely the most hilarious situation of extortion I have been a part of in TI.
So you won't give me the 0. You took my trade agreement. You gave me Nathan's trash promissory note.
No, that's my prized planet.
So I got Stellar Converter and threatened one of Rand's systems.
He threatened Stellar Converter on a planet that it seemed like she was really gonna need.
Scott was gonna stellar converter my main planet Lodor with the attachment and the space dock and the infantry and my home base on that alpha. I'll give you the 0. I'll give you the 0 promissory if you don't do that ever in the game.
I can't let you win.
0.
I don't have 2 attachments.
You have 1 attachment?
I have 1 attachment.
Oh, that's halfway there.
Oh, then.
And the 0 might be your only path to the win. In a moment of panic, I asked him not to in exchange for my promissory note.
As long as I don't Stellar Convert, you will give me the 0?
Yes, but this is non-binding, so I'm taking your word for it.
He actually managed to get a deal out of a desperate Rand.
You guys gotta do a side by side.
Deal made.
Wow.
Give me my trade agreement back too.
Alright.
Extorted the 0 out of her.
Now he has the 0. That is probably what has sealed my fate.
Close up on that
What a
handshake.
deal. What a big bluff.
Wow.
Definitely the biggest mistake I made this game was giving that promissory note to Scott. And mainly because, as of now, that planet, that fleet, that stack of infantry, they haven't done anything for me this game.
We now return to Nathan space cannoning
No hits?
Yeah.
someone
Anybody
building
else?
in their own system.
What are you talking about? Of course.
Of course, that's the only thing my thing does.
How many hits did you get?
No hits.
Alrighty.
What up, it's your boy? We're back, and it's looking like a Scott win.
Scott is in the best position.
I grabbed leadership.
Classic Scott's gonna go with his classic stall tactic.
Scott is gonna stall us all out. He took one. This is gonna be a disaster.
He pulled one. He's the Yssaril. He's Scott. That's 3 for 3.
Scott's picked one. Scott's Yssaril. Scott does crazy Scott things, and I just think he's got this one in the bag.
So I might have this game in a bag.
With Yssaril being leadership and the 0, and being able to stall all of us out without, like, no doubt, it's pretty much his game to lose at this point.
Scott's super beefed up.
Unless they can pull off some sort of crazy Winsley carousel on me.
I gotta just do Winsley Carousel. So we're gonna be just trying to stop other people from winning, blocking points.
We all have to protect our home system so he doesn't get the twofer.
But I think...
Scott extorted us.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm actually not. These are all good cards. I think I'm pretty well set here. We got like Lucky Shot, Morale Boost, Seize Artifact, Direct Hit, Route, Upgrade, Blitz. So yeah, I might have this. Look at that.
I gotta get action cards to stall.
I had a pleasant surprise that round during the agenda phase. I was really considering playing my Imperial Rider because that was like gonna be my 10th point if I have a path. And then Political Censure came out, and somehow it just ended up with everyone abstaining, not really wanting it, and so I picked it up. I mean, I wanted to use my action cards, but like, I need that point if I have any path.
If I lose my support, Miranda said that she would give me her support to replace the one I'm losing. So maybe it's worth it, and I score there and break that.
We're reporting live from Decimation Station where Rand is getting carved.
Alright, wait, you got a hit though or no hits?
Rand could score her secret and a 1-point objective. Speedy is at 8. Scott is at 8.
For me to win, Scott would have to not win. My secret's a stretch, so I'd have to get the 1-pointer and my secret because the twofer is a huge stretch.
So I have 2 mechs, 2 she hasn't scored 2 infantry. Here we go, here are my mechs. My mech's got 2 hits.
Oh my god!
My infantry also got 2 hits. That's a good roll.
My path now this round would be people get Winslayed. I have 3, so I would need Scott to get Winslayed, I suppose. Nathan has 2. I don't think he can win this round. But if Scott got Winslayed, I somehow ended up with the twofer. And then I managed to find Shard, which would be taking it from Kevin on like Malice, which is very bulky. So like that is what I'm gonna have to go back out there and look at, is if there's a way to get Shard and score the twofer, because I'm at 7.
It's rough. I don't think we're gonna have another round, but if we do, I've got good chances.
Patrick has Imperial, but he's pretty far behind, and it doesn't look like he really has a way to win this round. So
Political stability action cards I can keep. Right now I have 8, so I can keep 8. Less of it gets sabotaged. I don't know. It's a Hail Mary at best.
We are definitely in the last round. Many of us are at 8. Patrick has 8. He's probably gonna come from Mechatol. I'm not sure there's much I can do to stop him. I'll try.
But Speedy has to protect Mechatol and her home system.
The 2-pointer being pretty saucy helps, I think.
I will be using my flagship to take someone's home system or Mechatol Rex. That will happen.
I have 2 action phase secrets, and if I was somehow able to get Shard off of Kevin, I've got 3 opportunities to score mid-round, which is pretty insane, but I just am unsure if I can pull it off.
I hope I can come out on top. It's pretty much a next round play if I can win it, and I gotta hope that I'm still around.
see you guys at the end of the round. Maybe some miracles will happen, and I'll come away somehow sneak in this one.
Scott, how many points do you have?
8.
Finally! Popping it. Scoring.
Whew, and that's game. Congratulations, Scott.
And as we thought, Scott did it exactly as expected.
Well, I did it. I stalled him out and then snuck into Patrick's home system, and yeah.
It's a scenario we've seen before, folks. We've been stalled out of leadership. One player remains in the game, and it is Scott.
Hey.
Took that win, stalled us out.
How are you gonna win and win-slay everyone, Scott?
The plants look a little...
We've been here before.
I'm going here and then gonna move there with the Naalu warfare thing.
It was difficult to communicate. I can produce a fighter, and
You
it
can?
will have an extreme chance of doing it.
All right. I guess.
No big money fighter. Big
Yeah,
money
that fighter's gonna win.
I guess.
Hit.
I'm here. Defeated.
Went into the Arborec home system with his flagship.
Now I will actually activate in the home system.
How many fighters is that?
I believe it is
And then
11.
How do you
it's at the end
transfer?
of combat.
No,
that-
10. I will play morale boost.
I will play morale boost again.
Can I direct hit your dead dreadnought?
So they're all gone.
Really had no chance. I had 3 morale boosts, 2 direct hit, shield holding, I had parlay and rout all in the hand. More direct hits, rout.
That Yssaril hand.
Everyone's rolling on the floor. Oh no, Patrick's civilized.
They're hundreds.
1, 2, 3, 4
One.
hits with fighters.
Should be rolling on the floor.
8 total hits.
Wow.
8 total hits.
One.
The face of a ravaged man.
You said 8 hits?
8 hits.
Oh my god.
Took my home system, which feels bad. You get to destroy one ship.
Any ship? Or non-fighter?
It just says ship.
Alright.
Ship. Just got 1, because he got his flagship on my home system, and then had 0, so he scored first. Bingo, bango, bongo.
You
Yeah.
pass, you win. Now the 0.
I pass.
Wow, GG.
GG. Scott.
Thank you.
GG.
God, GG.
The
Mr.
unstoppable
Scott.
force.
Unstoppable.
Scott with the stall win, very honorable.
Yeah.
Very on theme for Scott.
I mean, it's good Yssaril stuff. He's super good at Yssaril.
We all saw the stall coming, and there was just nothing we could do about it because he had so expertly set up his situation.
I mean, it just plays to how he wants to play. So
That's
it's
true.
a faction that bends towards his
Like
style.
Mahawked.
Like Mahawked, yeah. Those are 2 very Scott style.
So Yssaril won, my support partner, which is kind of like a consolation prize if you think about it. Like, my support was what got you to that throne. If you look at it as it was his 10th point.
And I got really lucky because I had an enigmatic device, and I held on to it just in case I needed to choose between Lightwave or Anti-Mass. So I had a couple directions to get to Patrick's system, and yeah, it all worked out.
Duran's coming back to try and take her home from me.
Yes.
Well, I never took the home, but I'm in the space area.
Let's do it.
I needed this twofer. It's looking rough. No hits.
2 for the dreadies.
I'm dead. That's it.
and-
That's over.
Yep.
GG.
Decimation station.
Had to go for it.
And then I'll build at the end.
Ooh, nice.
I did have the win, and if I had the 0, I would have had it on lock. I mean, it's likely if I had the 0, Scott would have winslayed me and figured out a way. He always does. So, Scott earned it. I mean, what more is there to say?
Brand's big move. I'm coming for Henry's home, currently occupied by the Cabal.
Yeah.
Wow.
You know, we appreciate that.
This guy's coming.
We the feds, we appreciate that move. We want our airspace.
To go to the snake people?
Oh, you should have
Instead of the dinosaur people?
dipped out.
I swapped a different secret out for like... if I know, yeah.
I have no card. Oh no, I'm not fighting. You're fighting. It's my home. I'm not fighting.
Yeah,
Alright.
you're good.
All right, I'm taking a break.
Do you have cards, Kevin?
I'm on vacation.
Action cards, no.
All right, let's fight.
Let's fight.
As for the Yin Brotherhood, couldn't pull it out. Had 3 potential opportunities to score mid-round. It would have been so awesome.
I'm gonna gravity drive over to here.
Your lightweight for me.
Oh yeah, sorry. I can yeah, in the silence of space so that I can do it.
Let's see what she's up to.
It's not gonna work.
Score her secrets.
I'm gonna anti-fighter barrage.
Let's go,
I really
Speedy.
need it.
Speedy.
Speedy's on the
So
floor.
bad.
Here's the floor cam.
Right along.
This is what it's like to be Speedy.
Oh god.
You got this.
9.
Nine.
I hit!
Double nine.
Double
I did manage to score one of the points with Anti-Fighter Barrage, so I got up to 9.
Destroy the last of a player's spiders during the anti-fighter barrage step.
Yay. Bump her up.
Oh,
Nice.
I want to thank Scott for having one fighter
9.
there.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. No wedding bells for the yin today.
Speedy came very close. Here's what's rough.
How do you feel with the derp of the day, Hugo?
This is the derp of the day. I came so close to getting that other point.
Sustain, dead.
Oh, direct it.
Kevin did come into the system where I had those PDS, and I blasted his ships, and I got 3 hits. So I killed and sustained, and they were so close to being dead.
That was a good roll. Too bad it didn't
Dude,
net
that's
me
insane.
anything. It didn't do anything for me.
And had I had one more command token,
I could be shooting him. I have 3 dice. I could totally kill him.
but I'm just out of tactic tokens. I would have been able to activate the system and shoot him again, and maybe I would have actually gotten my other point and just won right then and there. But I had just spent my last command token. Oh, it hurt.
She wasted her command token on a worthless build at her home system.
I squandered it on a build I didn't care about.
Speedy the Squanderer. Oh yeah, we kind of convinced her to do that.
I went for my last secret, which I had to kill something of Speedy's, and kind of did a gambit where she almost could have scored her secret, which would have been deserved if I had not seen it. But then I just realized right now I had her ceasefire, so it would have stopped it. But just the fact that she was 1 point away and almost could have done it was. She played a good game.
Let me shoot at her. Trust me. Oh, please do. I can't.
I did have fun shooting. That was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, you shot me, and then you didn't shoot Patrick. That's worth
I was gonna shoot Patrick. He's in last place. That's mean.
That's messed up.
Nate played a great game. He was all over with Xxcha, firing PDS everywhere.
Even this guy for coming after
game.
me and shooting me.
I didn't shoot him.
I got bullet holes to prove it. Here, a few others. I'll show you later. Comment below if you want to see where the rest of my bullet holes are from his PDS.
Oh, they were beautiful.
I was a little nervous towards the end when everybody kind of started moving their big fleets around, but then they just started focusing on each other. It's like they gave up on trying to deal with this massive fleet with 10 fighters that I had sitting over by my system.
We all know he's a humongous threat, and yet we never come after him in the way that we should, because he's just so nice and quiet and fair.
Congrats, Scott. That was so epic as usual.
Second one with Yssaril.
It was really fun. Had a blast.
Yes, who's your target, Kevin?
Well, it's let me make sure one thing. It's Naalu. Oh no, it's Soul. It's Soul. I could have done either of them. I'm gonna go here.
There's the K.
They're my boys. They're gonna fight for their life.
Going for the twofer. Going for the twofer.
Good games to everyone. It was a fun one. Love the salt, love the spice.
How are you feeling, Henry? Surprised?
Not surprised, but I am enthralled.
Good game, everyone. It was great getting our first in-person game with Kevin. I look forward to more.
That was a lot of fun, guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you, and I hope to come back.
Beef it up. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They can do some damage.
We're so excited to have you guys back watching season 3 of TI Junkies. We have some spicy episodes coming up this season, and I'm super excited for you guys to get to watch them.
Love you loads.
See you next time.
I dare you to stooge.